What if the world we see is just a fraction of what truly exists? What if, beyond our perception, reality is bending, shifting, and breaking in ways we can't yet explain? There are places, moments, and experiences that suggest the boundaries of reality are not as solid as we believe. From scientific discoveries that challenge the nature of time and space to first-hand accounts of people who claim to have stepped into another world, we are beginning to understand that reality may not be as fixed as we once thought. Modern science has already proven that at a quantum level, particles behave in ways that defy logic. Superposition suggests that matter can exist in multiple states at the same time. Quantum entanglement proves that two objects can be connected, no matter the distance between them. Could these same principles affect us on a much larger scale? Could the very fabric of reality itself be more fluid than we ever imagined? Take the case of the man from Taured, a traveler who arrived at a Tokyo airport in 1954, carrying a passport from a country that does not exist. Officials were baffled. His identification, his travel history, all legitimate except for one detail. His home country had never existed in our reality. Before further investigation could be conducted, he vanished without a trace. Was he a fraud, or had he slipped from another world into our own? Strange disappearances, sudden reappearances, reports of people walking into rooms that no longer exist, roads leading to places that should not be there, entire landscapes shifting for only moments before returning to normal. Could these be glitches in reality, or evidence that our world is not what it seems? At the forefront of discovery, researchers are encountering problems that should not exist. Fluctuations in time, gravitational anomalies, and possible evidence of hidden dimensions. Some physicists now propose that our universe is part of a much larger structure where parallel realities may overlap, occasionally bleeding into one another. If that is true, what happens when these worlds collide? In 2008, a woman named Lerina García claimed she woke up one day to find small but disturbing changes in her life. Her workplace had different management, her family relationships had altered, and even minor details like the colors of clothing she owned had inexplicably changed. No one else noticed. Could this be a case of memory failure? Or had she somehow slipped into a parallel version of her own world? Then there are the time anomalies, photographs, objects, and even people that seem displaced, as if they don't belong to their time. One of the most famous cases is the hipster time traveler, a man appearing in a 1941 photograph wearing modern sunglasses and clothing that shouldn't have existed at the time. Could this be a hoax or an actual traveler out of time? Governments and institutions have long studied strange anomalies that challenge our understanding of the universe. But even with decades of research, some questions remain unanswered. What are they looking for? What have they found? And why do so many of these studies remain locked away from the public? The more we study reality, the stranger it becomes. If the world around us is only part of the truth, what else is waiting to be uncovered? Sometimes the most unsettling mysteries are the ones that refuse to be understood.